Hi boys and girls, how are you? Welcome to our tutorial number 2, and by now you should all have received your boxes, your Arty Marty Mega Art box, and we're going to have great fun with this one because we're going to do lots of things we probably haven't done too much before. We're going to do some sketching, and I know there's some art projects in there that you've probably done, but there's no harm in doing them again. So in the box you would have got lots of fun activities. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the sunflower. This was in the girls one, and so you got a little pack like this, and you would have got some paper, and you would have got some paper like this, and you could do lots of things with this, but we're going to do a sunflower on this as well. So you're going to empty out your packs onto the table, and in your packs you would have got a half a bowl. You're probably thinking, what on earth am I going to do with that? You got some yellow strips of paper and you got some black strips of paper. So I'm going to show you what to do with all of those. You would have got a little tub like this, and you would have got some glue. So we're going to put some glue into our little dish, into our little foil dish. And guys, these foil dishes can be reused, so don't throw it away, just wash it out. So you're going to put a little bit of glue, and you don't need too much. So probably about a tablespoon of glue into your bowl. So there we have the tablespoon of glue in there, and you're going to get your paintbrush. So I'm going to just tip this the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to do kind of a Picasso style picture of sunflowers. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just have a think about where you're going to put your sunflowers. I'm going to put the bowl down here. So you're going to turn the bowl upside down because this is going to be our vase, our half a bowl. So we're just going to put the glue all around the edge of the bowl like that. All around the edge. And this is going to be our vase. So I'm going to stick that down the bottom of my circle like that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a think about where I'm going to put my flowers. So I think I'm going to do 3 flowers. So I'm going to do 1, 2 and 3. So I'm going to start with 1 low down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little blob of glue in the circle just there, and try and put a good bit of glue on because you'll need a good bit for this. Okay, so I'm just going to put another big dollop there, and then I'm going to get my black crepe paper, and I'm going to separate each little piece, and I'm going to roll it up in a small ball, and I'm going to stick it into the glue. So we're going to do that probably about, I'd say 6 pieces maybe might do it. Just fill in a bit of glue with the little balls of black crepe paper. Scrunch them up really small till you get a little circle. So once you've done that, that's going to be the middle of our sunflower. You're going to get your little strips of paper, yellow paper, and you're just going to put a bit of glue on the bottom like that, and you're going to go around the black crepe paper with lots of the strips. You don't have to be too perfect with this, and you can overlap them as well. All the way around. Sometimes they're stuck together. And if you want to, you can cut them smaller. If you find that there's not enough room to make 3 flowers, you can cut them smaller and make a smaller sunflower. All the way around like this. And then once you've finished, I'm doing this really quickly, but you can take your time and do a much better job. So there's one flower done. And then I'm just going to get my marker and I'm just going to draw a stem into the pot like that. Okay? And then you can do another one up here. And do the same thing all over again. Okay, so now I've done my 3 flowers, and then I've just drawn on some leaves. So you can see there's the 3 sunflowers, and then you can colour in your little bowl or your vase with markers or paints or your colouring pencils, and you can colour it in whatever way you want to. You can do a little design on it if you want. I'm just going to do little purple dots on my vase, but you can do it any way you want to. And maybe I'll just do little stripes coming down there. But you can use your imagination and you can decorate that whatever way you want. Oh, might even do 2 colours, might do orange in there as well. So we'll do little orange dots. I love purple and orange together. Guys, I would love to see pictures of this. So when you've finished, if you get your mum or dad to send me a picture. So there's my sunflower, my Picasso style sunflower vase. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So the next thing another thing you can do with these sheets with the big circles on, because I've given you 3 of them, I thought you could do a portrait. So you could actually draw your face in there, okay? And when you're doing a portrait, if you start, you need to draw do an imaginary cross in the middle, okay? So imaginary line going that way with it. I'll do one here with, have I got a pencil? No, so I'll have to use, I have a pen. I don't know where my pencil is. So I'll just use a pen so it doesn't stick out too much. So you're going to draw an imaginary, or you can draw it with a pencil, then you can rub it out at the end. And then you're going to draw right in the middle another line going across. And this is going to seem really weird, guys, but that's where the eyes go, okay? Not up here in the forehead or in the hair. They actually go here. So you're going to draw your eyes there, and then you're going to draw your nose down here and your mouth about there. So your eyes are going to go about there, your nose is going to come there, and so your eyes are here, nose is here, and mouth is here. And then you can do your hair. So the hair would come about there, okay? So I would love to see your portraits, okay? So let me see, you do your drawings and then you can send pictures of them in to me. So you can do 2 of those because you have 3 of those sheets. Or you could do some more sunflower pictures if you want. Now, we also have on the boys kit, you can make Enderman and Ender Dragon. So in your boxes you would have got all these little mad crazy shapes. So the first thing we're going to do is the dragon. So you're going to get the pointy shape, and then you're going to get the wings here, and then you're also going to get the little square shape like that. All right, and then all you're going to do is, they should have all got a double-sided sticky on the back of the pieces. So mine doesn't have it, so I'm just going to stick it on real quick. So you just peel off, this is really simple craft, peel off that there, and then peel it off on the wings as well. Mine doesn't have it, so I'm just going to stick it on. But yours should have it. If not, just use your double-sided stickies or your glue. So I'm going to stick that on there like that. So that's my Ender Dragon. And then you can cut out of paper, you can cut out the eyes and stick the eyes onto the dragon and his mouth. And then for Enderman, you're going to have, oh, I'm missing his leg. Anyway, not to worry. So you're going to have a body and you're going to have a head. And all you do is you're going to stick the head on, peel off the sticky. stick the head on there, and then there's going to be sticky on the arms and legs. You're just going to stick them on there, and he has really long arms and legs for some strange reason. I'm missing an arm, so you're just going to have to use your imagination. You must have dropped it. So there's one leg there. I'm going to stick on his other leg. I'm going to stick that on there. And I've given you in your box as well, you have a mask. So you could stick that on for his eyes. I'm just going to get one here. And I know Enderman doesn't have round eyes, so you're going to have to make this square. Now, so I found his other arm. So now you would have got a mask in your kit, and Enderman doesn't really have round eyes. He kind of has square eyes. So I'm just going to square this off so that I can stick his eyes on. Just cut off all the corners, and you can stick them on there like that. Again, you can use your double-sided stickies, and then you can give him, you can cut out, I'm using another piece of paper, you can cut out a mouth, and cut out a piece of orange paper here. I'm just going to give him some teeth, just cut out little points, and then you can stick that on again using your stickers. So there we have Enderman, and we can stick on our eyes and eyes for our dragon. He has two square eyes. So let's stick them on there like that. Again, you can use your stickies, and if you want, if you have a back marker, you can kind of do little designs on his wings if you want to. So there we have our Ender Dragon done there, and our Enderman. Okay, so that's another craft that you can do. Now, I've also given you a sketchbook. Now, boys and girls, sketchbooks are great fun. This is my sketchbook. I'm just going to give you some examples of the things I do in my sketchbook. I'm always doodling. And if you're an artist, which I know most of you are, it's really fun to just draw, and draw anything. You don't have to draw, you don't have to be, you know, like super good at drawing animals. You can just draw designs. And this is some of the things I do just when I'm doodling. And I find it very relaxing. You can draw anything you want. And then sometimes if you might have ideas, and it's nice to kind of draw them down, put them into your sketchbook when you have ideas. Sometimes I scribble just random ideas because I'd be afraid that I'd forget my ideas. So I just kind of scribble them down. And sometimes I might write in some ideas. And here's some ideas that I had about using bottles, you know, eco bricks. You know, some ideas I had for making things from eco bricks. And again, just sketching them down, because if I leave it too long, I'll forget my idea. But once it's in my notebook, it's there forever. And in my sketchbook, and I've loads of different things in my sketchbook, and I've loads of different sketchbooks. So here we have some more patterns, and this is just a really easy one. It's just random kind of stone shapes, but when you put them all together, it looks really cool. And there's another one of kind of geometric shapes, and there's another one there. Doesn't it look really cool? And these little drawings are so easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do one today. I'm going to show you how to do this. This is really easy. So you're going to get your sketchbook, and I'm going to do it with a marker, but you can do it with your pencils or crayons or whatever, even a pen, whatever you have. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to put a point in the middle of your page, and then you're going to draw lines out of it, and you want to get 12 sections. Okay. So I'm just going to draw lines. Okay. So there's one section, two sections, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12. So I have 12 sections in there. And then you're going to start and you're going to do a curved line in every second section, okay? So I'm just going to start with this one. So I'm going to do curved lines all the way down, like that. And then I'm going to go to the second one. I'm going to skip one and do it again, the same thing with my curve going up towards the middle. I'm going to go into my second, then skip one and do my curved line up towards, pointing up towards the middle. Skip one, do it again. Then skip one and do it again. And guys, take your time with this. And sometimes you'll make mistakes and you think, oh, I meant to do it that way. And then you just do it again, okay? Just tear that page out and start again. So I'm going to skip one and do that again. 2, 3. So now what I'm going to do is in the other sections, I'm going to do the curved line, but this time the curve is going to be towards me, okay? Not towards the dot in the middle, but towards me. So I'm going to join these lines together, and this time the curve, hope you can see that, is going to be towards me, okay? And I'm going to keep doing that in each of the sections that I haven't done anything in. So joining up the lines, but this time the curve is facing me. And guys, you can take your time with this. I've done this a few times, so I can do it quickly, but you can take your time. And if you make a mistake, there's no problem, just start again. So there's my last section. And the reason why we need to have an even number is that it'll be, you know, the curves going one way and then curves going another way, so you won't have two sections with the same curve. And then all you do is you get your crayons or your markers or paints, whatever you want, and you're going to start colouring in each second section. Okay, so I'm going to do this one red, but I'm going to do the middle bit red, and then I'm going to skip again and I'm going to do colour in this section. And like we did when we were doing the curved lines, I'm going to skip one. So I'm going to skip that one and go into this one, and I'm going to do the same colouring in the same shape, the same line across, and then the same in this one. Okay, so as you see, I've done every second section in the red, and now I think I'm going to do this nice green. And now I'm going to go into the section that I haven't touched, and again I'm going to do this in, that's the first section in green, and then I'm going to skip one and do the next one. And I'm going to keep going around and doing the same thing in each of my sections. So now I've coloured in all my second sections, and as you can see, it's kind of like an optical illusion, isn't it? It looks like it's rolls of I don't know, paper or something kind of going in and out into the middle there. It looks really cool. And if you wanted to, you can colour in the white sections in a different colour, and you can keep going, but I kind of like the white. It makes it stand out more. So boys and girls, a sketchbook is fantastic, okay? And you can bring it anywhere with you. Bring it to the park, you know, and then you can just draw when you're sitting there in the sun. You can just get your little pencils and you can draw anything that you see. Draw animals and trees or flowers, or just draw patterns. And use your sketchbook. Okay, it's really fun to have your sketchbook with you. You'll never be bored if you have your sketchbook and your pencils with you. Now, also in your kits, you would have got some lollipop sticks. Now guys, I want you to use your imagination with these, because these are fantastic things to use. You can do lots of things with these, okay? You can make little superheroes. You can draw little faces on, cut out little capes from different pieces of fabric, and you can make little superheroes, or you can make little dresses for these guys, and make little outfits and stick hair on, and you can do lots of things, okay? You can also maybe do this, okay? So this is kind of like a weave, okay? So you get your sticks. We'll do two different colors. So we'll do red and blue. And then you're going to put one down, one under, and then one over, okay? And then you're going to get another red, and this time you're going to do the opposite of what you've done on the last one. So if you've gone over on that one, you're going to go, if the red is under that one, it's going to go on top, okay? And I'm going to just bring this one. It's a little bit tricky, so you'll have to kind of just practice with this one, because it's a little bit tricky. and you kind of have to hold it in place, and then you're going to get another red, and you're going to again bring it, if you've gone over on that one, you're going to go under on this one, and you can make, I don't know what you'd call this, but it's kind of like a little frame. Okay, and you can make different colours, and maybe it could be a fence if you wanted to make a little fairy garden, or you could just maybe make a little hanging thing, put a little string on and hang them up out of the tree. It might be cool, or you could paint them. So there's lots of things you can do, and again, I'd love to see your imagination. Maybe you could make a house out of these, or you could make a car. You can do lots of things, and I'd love to see pictures of those. So you're going to use your imagination with all these lollipop sticks, and I'd love to see what you can make with those. You also got, if you got the boys kit, you would have got the dinosaur, and that's just easy peasy. You paint that with your little paintbrush, and just paints in there. And then another kit you would have got is these little ocean bag puppets. Again, all the instructions are in there. If you got the girls kit, you'll be able to make those. Really looking forward to seeing that. What else did you get? You got, oh, of course we got the bubbles, and they're just for playing outside. And again, watch what the shapes bubbles make when you use this, because it's kind of got a long circle, and that makes really cool bubbles, cool shape bubbles. And yeah, so lots of fun things to do, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everything you've done. And our next kit is going to be fantastic, so keep your eye out. Our next kit will be available next Wednesday, and unicorns is going to be the theme for the girls, and marble runs is going to be the theme for the boys. So and we'll also be doing lots of more 3D drawings, and lots more recycle art. So check in for next week. I hope you have fun, guys, and enjoy doing your art kits. Take care. Bye.